This is a real good town. This is a real good town.
This is a real town. It's not. It's not a real town.
You've chosen the word out of that is, like, not even a judgment statement. It's definitely not true. The sawdust is a must for particle boards. Hashtag furniture factory. Is that...
Look at all those worker barracks.
Is that what particle board is?
Yeah, I think so.
Particle board is like compressed somehow
so.
reunified sawdust?
What a great city.
There's a lot of flags, always. Just a lot of flags.
100% of the time. I do think the traffic is...
I mean, it's the thing is, it's gone from, like, inhumanly shit to humanly shit.
Yes, this is now New York or LA.
Right, yeah, which it shouldn't be at 16,600 people.
No.
Sewage Creek is leaking.
Yeah.
Leaking a
I
bit.
Don't know why.
There's a lot of flooding. There's a lot of flooding. There's power problems and I don't know why.
That's a good question. What? Oh. What?
Did those all suddenly disable?
Oh, I know why. Because I think when I added in all those industrial buildings, they took a lot more power.
Use. Okay.
Yeah.
I was concerned that our advanced wind turbines have suddenly ceased functioning.
Well, I didn't check them, but they're producing less.
Oh, it's going down. Oh, it's going down a lot. Which is surprising, because it still looks like it's in plenty of water, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's the amount of water, I think it's the wind, and I think the way it calculates wind has to do with the level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And certainly, yeah, we knew that, like, it went up as the level went up. So maybe it will still produce something even when the water...
That's what I'm wondering, exactly. It might produce not a lot, but it might produce something.
Those people don't have water because you just never gave them
because
it.
I'm an idiot, that's why.
It's like, I was wondering, and it's like, well, that's a very specific area.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it usually is in a very specific area because, like, it's like
just the
chooses ends weird. Yeah.
Let's do some interference.
Indeed, that's why it's February 1st.
That is the reason
why it's February
1st.
You heard me. I didn't stutter.
I want a metro system that just only connects the useless places. Not North Korea. North Korea can't be connected to anything.
Oh, for sure.
But something that's like Flint to Hotel California to like an area in so actually Flint to every park except for Democratic People's Republic of North Korea. So if you want to visit sewage and then stop at a zoo on the way and then visit a place where they drink sewage, then great.
Sewage does make up a lot of the city's attractions.
And Pet Cemetery is just a food zoo.
That's true.
That connection is just to stop off and get lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Conveniently far from the places where sewage is their principal source of entertainment and or drinking water. Oh.
Uh-oh.
But remember, you don't have to take out a loan to do one of my requests.
Well, I have to.
Okay.
Because it's going to bother me to not have it finished.
So you start at you start camping at Sewage Creek. Then you leave in time for brunch to go and eat some animals at the Pet Cemetery Zoo.
Exactly.
Then you go to Crest City Park.
A quick stop at Crest City Park, just to enjoy the scenery.
Yep, and same with Emerson Park, basically. You stop at both of those and walk around a loop.
Yep, a very small loop.
Yeah, then you go into Flint and just look at the people vomiting and dying. Mm-hmm. And then you don't drink the water and get back on the metro and go back and go back to your tent in Sewage Creek. It's a lovely day out we've built.
All right, here we go. Do we want to take a quick perusal around and see what we did today?
Yeah, well, so I think, so this was all playing at slow speed, and mainly because we were worrying about it, like, rebuilding. So a lot of what we've done is just rebuild.
Yes, but I mean, I just mean that your suggestions.
Yeah, no. But my point is that this particular recording, we haven't actually done anywhere near as much as previous, but only because a lot of what we've been doing is rebuilding the damn city. But let's see. So we've gone to not quite exclusively, but near exclusively green energy. And then started draining away some of that green energy just to be useful.
We also resplit all the way down.
City, as it was meant to be.
Added in this new district.
Yep, added in the modern art district and the literally everyone is vomiting constantly district because their drinking water is sewage. We in three steps.
Three-step process.
Yeah. In 3 steps, we built the road into the sea.
We built the road into the sea.
That makes me so happy. I'm really glad about that. And you're now in the ocean. Congratulations.
Yep.
What is that? Right where Poseidon...
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. It's like...
There's like a... it's just a sign. It's a, by the way, information.
It's an information sign. It's information about Poseidon.
But it's on the wrong side.
I know. I don't know.
Information. Congratulations on surviving the flood.
Exactly.
Let's see. What else was my interference?
You had something over
here. Both of those, both making it split off and then making those both one way through that little eyeball section there.
Obviously, you already mentioned switching to green energy. The metro that we just added.
The metro, the intersections down there that went stupid.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
That's all. Nothing.
That's no big deal.
Yeah,
well,
I think that's everything.
And your people are delighted. You are losing people. That's probably Flint natives. They're
Yes, exactly. They're just dying.
Yeah. You're making plenty of money. And that's right. And the other interference that we didn't remember because we had to cancel it is no heat allowed.
Oh, right. No heating your homes, which made the city
made everyone
die.
This is a lovely view. It's, I like the birds chirping.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's continue building the city because we need more people.
We need more people to suffer.
As indicated by the demand. Well, don't tell them that. You'll notice I'm making quite a bit of money, but I'm also relatively low on money, so...
I also noticed that the traffic in this area... magnifique.
Bad for reasons that I have no notion of why that might be the case. It's
completely mysterious why the traffic would be bad at all. It should be completely superb.
Really, it should. I agree. But we don't.
I love
that.
the tiny like Mason Boulevard right at the top of the screen right now, where it can't even fit. Like that little bit there. That's quite the nest of intersections going on.
Yes.
I just moved in. Anyone want to be friends with me? #lonely.
Wow.
I hope that's just flavor text.
And make sure we have our pipes. Pipages.
Who needs
These
water?
are not connected to Flint's pipes, thankfully.
Gee, look at all those sick markers. It's a mystery.
I don't understand why they could possibly be sick. I just don't get it.
How does it have crime? What again?
Because police officers can't get to it, and clearly criminals can.
The criminals swim out there and then climb the
I do like that the base is just above the water.
Oh,
like the actual monument itself.
Yeah.
Well, except when the tide comes in like that.
It's,
So it's like the Tori Shrine, the one in, like the most famous picture of Japan, the shrine that's out in the water.
I imagine people like going out there and then they all have to hop in their boats quickly when the tide is coming in because there's no longer anywhere. And by people, I of course mean criminals because the cops don't go out there to protect it.
Yes, exactly.
This is a real good town. This is a real good town.
This is a real town. It's not. It's not a real town.
You've chosen the word out of that is like not even a judgment statement. It's definitely not true.
We are very, very close to big city.
Unfortunately, I think you're going to make that before April Fool's Day, so I won't even be able to ruin it for you. Oh, just had a -2 week. People got angry with you. They all left.
Let's get a school in. Not a high school, just elementary.
I mean, as long as they're educated up to grade 6 or something, they'll be fine. They can survive in the world. It'll be great. The year is 2029, and the expectation is elementary school education.
Grade school, yes. Correct. That's a sharp turn right there.
That's a sharp turn. That's a spicy meatball. That's how you design roads. There's safety issues in roads being too fast. And it's tricky because, of course, the actual problems come up not when cars are moving too fast, but when different cars are moving different speeds. But still, if you can get all the cars to the same speed, which is not moving because the traffic is so awful, then a lot of the worst safety problems go away. Because if there's any collision here, nobody's going to get hurt because they're only going like 3 miles an hour. So
you're saying we're doing this for safety?
Yes, yeah, it's all for safety. It's all for safety.
I don't think we're going to make 17K. I think the population keeps going up and down weirdly.
Yeah, it's
and
fluctuating
I don't know
a lot. Maybe that's Flint.
Yeah, it's either Flint or... Well, there are dead people in Flint, so yes, it's possibly partly Flint. Probably partly North Korea because they don't really have a sustainable population.
How is North Korea doing? We haven't checked on what houses are occupied or not.
They've got 5 people there. Several people there.
Yeah.
3 people there.
Yep.
I mean,
they seem
I think
to be
they're
keeping it up, yep.
Yeah. Very, very inbred at this point. But
well, yes. Look at all those
we're
flags.
At 16,948.
You really seem to have a death care problem.
We're so close. So close. 20 away.
20 people.
We got 2 more days. 18 people.
Come on, 18 people move in. You've got 2
30
days.
people.
Before... just
35 people.
I'm about to say before everyone in Flint dies again.
Exactly. Well, and then everybody in Flint died again.
What a beautiful sunrise. Does Hotel California have a... Oh, no, that's next to Hotel California, but it is abandoned.
Unfortunately, Hotel California is abandoned.
Which isn't identical, which isn't ideal. I know words.
It is April 1st.
That's a real tragedy. So remember our bit of highway that I had you put in the middle of a residential area because I was curious about how noise pollution works?
I do remember that.
So I feel kind of bad about that because it didn't really work out how I wanted it. You were just on it. There it is. I feel a little bit bad about that. It didn't really work out how we wanted.
So
I think it needs to be connected up to the rest of the highway system.
You're a bad person. You're a very, very bad person.
I knew that was gonna really make you angry. No, connect it to the rest of the highway system.
Oh, the highway system.
Not just the rest of the road system, the highway system. It's
How
a highway.
How am I going to do that? Do I have to connect it to both ends?
No. It just has to be connected to the highway system. What you really want for the tourist district is like a massive highway immediately outside your window. Like,
well, yeah.
On the one side, not that Hotel California is actually, a maintained building, but on the one side of that hotel, like they would have to not allow any of the windows to open because you could just reach out and lose your arm to a car going by.
These things happen. The other question I have for you is how much of it can I make? I don't know that you specified this. So,
so long as it's highway, I don't care. Any highway size, any highway, and you can even change the bit that was already.
I will do that. Anything looks better than this.
Boy, I'll bet that building there is real happy with this change.
The one on the right there?
Yeah.
This guy?
Yep.
Organic
foods.
I mean, there are highways that go through cities exactly like this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So they could set up like a little bridge from the side of there that just goes directly into like a 20th
it's their
story
delivery
garage.
Yeah. So you said it doesn't matter what size the highway is.
Any size, so long as it's in the highway tab, I don't care. Yep, even if you want to make it a little highway. I think that like the sound problems created follow more the fact that it's a highway. Well, I mean they follow the traffic.
Well, it's more the fact that there's traffic.
Yeah, but traffic follows the fact that it's a highway more than the number of lanes or anything, which is slightly odd. Just a second. The way you're connecting it up right now, though you can still get into or out of the city, if you're coming in, you have to be coming from one direction.
Yeah, I haven't fully, because I'm gonna need both directions still.
Okay.
No, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, well, so I wasn't sure whether you hadn't actually, because it like the way it's set up right now, I don't know how you're going to turn this into an interchange.
I also don't know. In fact, what I am going to do instead.
I always feel like they put too much sort of extra guff at the end. Like there's a pretty long section at the end of each of that they could have just not had there. Whoa! What's this new interface?
This is just the same thing. It's a different way of doing it.
I liked the previous interface a lot more.
Yeah. The problem is if you change anything with this, then it, like if you change the road layout at all, then it screws everything up and can really screw things up.
I see. I would strongly suggest... How close are we? Like, you might want to make those roads that come into the intersections right next to that intersection be dead ends and not quite reach that intersection so that they just don't have that extra intersection nearby, because that's pretty close to the highway on-ramp there.
Yeah. There's rubble there. Oh, it's...
Wow, I didn't realize there was anything that hadn't yet been dealt with.
Yeah,
I guess.
There are apparently a few things. I didn't realize that either. All right, let's...
Perfect. Exactly what a city is supposed to look like. Now let's see if people actually want it.